Hey, it's live with Don from Melbourne, Florida. And it's 81 and mostly cloudy today. We'll see what happens on National Jukebox Day. So grab your quarters and stick them in the jukebox and let's play some music. You know, I would, but YouTube would hit me up and ban me or something for playing some music. Shameful the way they do that. Anyway, we're going to have fun today. At least I think it's fun. I don't know about you guys. We'll just see what happens. How's that? Hey, I like this new format. I thought I'd just change it up a little bit. Let's see here.
I am here on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 1200 noon Eastern Time. So make sure you subscribe so you never miss a show. If you are a Facebook user, follow the instructions in the ticker so your name show in your comments, or put your name in your comments. That way I will know who is there.
Yeah, that's what I say. Hey, what do you say about this? What do you love about America? That's the question of the day for today. We'll see what happens. Anyway, we're going to start off with talking about TikTok. Oh, yes, because sharing your financial information on the internet is always such a brilliant idea. Forget about privacy concerns and data breaches. Who needs those anyway? Let's just have a good old time showcasing our bank account balances and credit card statements to the world. And while you're at it, why bother using TikTok for entertainment when they just barely have all the aspects of your life online? Because clearly nothing screams intelligence more than willing exposing yourself to potential scams and identity theft. So, my dear friends, don't waste your precious time enjoying meaningless dance videos or funny memes on TikTok. Instead, let's fulfill humanity's unsatisfied appetite for financial transparency by exhibiting your financials for everyone to scrutinize. I think that's genius, don't you? Yeah, bigger picture like this, you can see me, I know. Let's see here. Moving the screen. I had to move my information. I didn't want to get caught off guard, but that's okay. We'll see what happens. On the world of AI, from Morning Brew. On Friday, OpenAI board abruptly fired Altman without telling anyone beforehand. Not even Microsoft. Oh, here we got a comment. Good morning, Thomas. Glad you're here. Hope you have a really good Thanksgiving. Thank you much. Anyway, back to the story about ChatGPT. Microsoft, which invested $13 billion into ChatGPT Maker, Brockman resigned in protest, and the company, on the other influences in tech, was thrown into turmoil. After Altman's dismissal, the tech community rallied behind him, and Brockman embraced the board's decision with some said irresponsible as Steve Jobs getting fired from Apple in 1985. OpenAI investors like Microsoft were irate irate. What happened? Over the weekend, tried to get Altman and Bach returned, but didn't work out. To replace Altman in the interim, OpenAI hired the former CEO of Twitch, Emmett Shear. Sounds like a winner, doesn't it? Well, we got some breaking news for you. Sam Altman is back at OpenAI. That's good news. Now they got to do is open it up so more of us can get in there.
Remember to hit the like button and to subscribe to know when I go live. Comments are always welcome. I am absolutely thrilled to share with you all about the latest updates from the Association of Mindmen. If you haven't already, I highly encourage you to subscribe so you do not miss a show. Make sure to mark your calendars for several upcoming show dates. So don't delay. Join the Association of Mindmen today.
Yeah, why not have a good time? Hey, because I tell you what, I done did something wrong there. I forgot. I pressed the button and on the wrong screen. Yeah. Anyway, again, our question of the day: what do you love about America? Because we're getting into the holidays and good times. Let's see here. What do we got to talk about? What's the dog want to know? He says, from USA, vaccines coming to America for schools. Last year, 904,000 students came from other countries to study in the United States. That's up from the lows in the 200,000 and 400,000 range in the wake of the pandemic, comparable to 2019, when 728,739 students arrived. The peak over the last decade was 989,795 in 2015. And how many of those people are still friggin' here? Overstayed, I wonder. More than half the students studied 1,000 to 654 people in 2022. Of all the students that immigrated to the United States, 18% were from India, 10% from China, and 25% from other Asian countries. Wow, man, I tell you what, that's a lot of students. I just hope they learn something. They don't take that woke stuff back to a country. That'd be good. Hey, I want you to remember.
If you are in Orlando, Florida, and it is time for a meal, why not check out the Aardvark? People that run the Aardvark are very friendly, and their food is very good. They run specials all the time, so check their Facebook page or their website to find out what is happening.
Yeah, that's a great place. And they have a lot of entertainment going on. But this time of the year, you got to watch them. Got to check their Facebook page or their website because they do close for short periods. They let their employees have random time with their families. Well, I'd say it was probably only two, Thomas, that overstayed. That couldn't be more. I mean, maybe a smidge more than two, but we'll see. I'm sure they got it all tracked, right? Hey, here's one for you. This comes from the Morning Brew, and I like taking from these articles I get all the time. Makes life easier. That way I don't have to write them. You know? I wrote a letter for a shipmate the other day, one of them buddy letters. I tell you what, it stressed my brain out. I mean, I had a sample template to go by. And I tell you what, trying to remember some of those events, that was rough. Anyway, good thing I have good records. All right, Morning Brew says Starship destroyed, but mission still a success. Elon Musk SpaceX launched an uncrewed rocket on Saturday for a second test flight, but the Super Heavy booster and spacecraft were unintentionally destroyed minutes after liftoff. Or if you would want to be more light, they underwent a rapid descheduled disassembly. Unscheduled disassembly. Man, I know when that happens. Despite the premature end to the most powerful rocket ever built, SpaceX called it incredible, successful day as Starship traveled farther than it did the first flight run in April. NASA plans to use Starship to land astronauts on the moon in 2025. So continued rapid unscheduled disassemblies could delay its timeline. Hey, you know, the great thing about Elon Musk, he goes into it with a positive attitude and says, okay, it blew up. What'd we learn? He doesn't panic. He just gets ready for the next one. I think that's pretty good. What do you guys say about that? Yeah, I hope everybody's getting ready for Thanksgiving. Me and we're gonna have ribs in the morning. We decided. Hell, he's doing the cooking, so I don't give a rat's ass. But later on in the day, we'll have T-bone steaks. T-bone steaks with potatoes. That sounds like a great meal to me. I'm not a big fan of turkey, so going with T-bone steaks, I like that idea. Of course, them damn T-bone steaks are, I buy from Omaha Steaks outfit because they got good meat. But I tell you what, they're expensive. But they're good. I mean, we get a lot of other things from there. And special occasions for T-bones, okay. We'll see what happens.
The Meinman 50th year reunion will be in Las Vegas. It is in the planning stages. We are starting to plan the Association of Meinman Reunion Conference for October 2024 at Las Vegas. Start saving now. I am hoping to see old friends and new. Dates to be announced later. Why are reunions held? To bring together young and old Meinman to remember days gone by. We forget about the hard times and tell sea stories about the past. There's plenty to do for all, even if you aren't a member. We have an early bird meet and greet, a hospitality suite open daily for mingling, and usually some paid activity to attend. The board of directors and general membership meetings are for association members only. The banquet dinner and picnic are for those that prepaid. The scholarship auction held on the last day is the highlight of the reunion. I hope to see many of you shipmates in attendance.
Good afternoon, Jerry.
The Association of Meinman is planning for these locations for following years, if we can find someone that wants to be the coordinator. 2025 Yorktown, Virginia, and in 2026 Tacoma, Washington.
Yeah, they're still pestering out there whether those people want to have it. I mean, even Las Vegas is a little sketchy the way Daryl was talking. We'll see. He'll come up with something. Maybe we'll all have it at Daryl's house. That's a good place for the reunion. He could sponsor it, feed us all. You know, I think having it at Daryl's house, we ought to vote that in. All right, now I want you guys to go out and have a great weekend. Well, at least have a good Thanksgiving, and then you can come back and have a good weekend. I'll see you on Friday, all right? And remember, you be good, I'll be good. Be nice to somebody there, all right? Please, Dr. Vulcan. Turn that mic off, Vinny Dog. Oh, he's back at you, Thomas. Don't say goodbye now. Enjoy. Been fun. We'll see you on Friday.